Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm not sure which of the videos I'm filming today I'm going to upload first, but if you haven't seen the other ones yet, or if I haven't uploaded them yet, I am filming these a little different than I normally do. I have been sick the past couple days, but I have some time to film today and I've been wanting to kind of get back into my YouTube channel. So I just didn't feel good enough to make myself look presentable. But I wanted to film some videos. I'm going to do it kind of just showing you the stuff. This is my empties bag. This is going to be an empties video, so I just have the whole bag here, but I'm going to take it off so you don't have to look into the empty bag the whole time. And also just excuse me, I have been really out of breath easily since I got sick. I have a bit of a cough, so if I'm kind of breathing heavily, that is why, and I'm going to try to talk slowly and make sure to breathe so it's not too annoying, but if you hear any of that, that is what is going on. Also, my house was really stuffy, so I do have the window open, so if there's any kind of outside noises like the wind or there's a plane flying overhead right now, please excuse that as well. So I have a ton of empties since I haven't filmed for a really long time, so I am just going to go ahead and get right into them. So the first one I have is my favorite nail polish remover. It's the Ulta Enriched Nail Polish Remover. This is the best nail polish remover I've ever used. I love it. I have another bottle already, and it's definitely something I will continue to purchase over and over, although I might try another one next time I have to purchase one just to see if this is really as good as I think it is, or if the old one that I used to use from Target was just really that terrible. But I've heard other people say that they really love this, so I think it really is just that good. Next I have this eye makeup remover from Almay. I had never tried this before, but I was at my Ulta and it was like the only eye makeup remover I could find in the store, at least, you know, in the not high-end section. I don't know what was going on. They didn't have the Neutrogena oil-free makeup remover. They didn't have my usual Lumen. It was really weird, so this was the only one I could find. So I purchased it and I actually loved it. I think it's my new favorite. I did just repurchase the Lumen because it was on sale, so it was a bit cheaper than this one, but I think I'll definitely go back to this one as long as the Lumen isn't on sale. I really recommend it. It's really great. This is the Method Air Enhancer in the grapefruit and pear scent. I had this in my kind of not makeup Project 10 pan, so I finally used that up, which is really nice because I've had it for years. So now I have some extra space on my shelf in my bathroom. Then I have a Skintimate shave cream. This is just the Mandarin Burst. I always buy Skintimate. I just always have since I started shaving, I guess, when I was in junior high or whenever I did start shaving. I just skip around on the scents. I don't really care, but it's good stuff. I know some people use conditioner and stuff, but I don't have, like, I guess I could buy some conditioner to use for my legs, but I don't mind buying this. I don't go through it too quickly, so that's my shave cream. Then I have a travel pack of the makeup removers from Neutrogena. I just keep these in my little travel makeup bag or toiletries bag and use them when I'm out of town, and I went out of town a few times this summer, and so I used up, there's only 7 in here, so it wasn't that hard to get through them. So I really must not have done empties in a long time because I have 4 of these packages of Whispers in here. Oh, there's something else like that in them, but yeah, this is what I use to remove my eye makeup at night and with my toner in morning and night. So I use 4 of these a day. I keep them in a jar in my bathroom. I've used some of these for nail polish remover too, I guess, but I don't really like them for removing nail polish. I didn't find they worked really well. I much prefer cotton balls, but yeah, I've gone through a ton of these. I got these at Costco, so I have a lot of them, but I'm slowly but surely getting through them. Next up I have this Battiste Dry Shampoo in the dark brown color. I really like this. It's my favorite Battiste one. I just prefer the dark one because I don't have to deal with the white cast, but I am back to my non-aerosol Creme dry shampoo, so I won't be needing dry shampoo for a really long time, but I would definitely consider purchasing this again in the future. And this little packet is an RMS Beauty makeup remover wipe. This was with coconut oil. It worked really well, but you definitely have to wash your face afterwards because it's all oily from the coconut oil. But I did really like this. I got this from BirchBox. I don't know that I would necessarily go out of my way to purchase this. It's not something I see in stores. But if I was making a purchase on BirchBox and I needed a couple something cheaper. I don't know how much these are actually, but if I needed to add something, these were a reasonable price, I would think about buying them. I don't use makeup wipes on a regular basis. I pretty much only use them when I'm traveling, so that's what I would use them for, but I did like these and I would consider purchasing them if I needed makeup wipes. This is a sample of the Clinique Take the Day Off Beauty Cleansing Balm, or whatever it's called. I've had a few samples of this. I really like it. I just don't think I need to pay the price for what it is and what it does, although it does work really well. This is the Dominas Love shampoo. This is my second sample of this. I got it from BirchBox. The first time I just got it in a regular box, and this time it was in a curated box. And I liked this enough, so I was okay with getting a second one, but I finally used it up. I do like it, but I don't think I would ever purchase it. Then I have this. This is just to signify that I used up my bar of Dr. Bronners Soap. I used that to clean my beauty blender or my Real Technique sponges and my makeup brushes. So I used up the entire bar, and I'm on to a different bar of soap now. This is another item from my non-makeup project tin pan. It's from Nukes. It's the Creme Fraiche Mask de... It was from GlossyBox, and I like this okay. I didn't love the smell of it, and I much prefer my hydrating mask from Paula's Choice, so I would never purchase this again, but it was fine to use up, although I did get a little bored of it, or kind of frustrated with it at the end, so I kind of just used it all over my, kind of just as a lotion all over my face and neck and arms a little bit, just to use up the last little bit of this. Next I have a salt scrub. I got this from BirchBox as well. This was fine. It wasn't that great. I don't think I would ever purchase it. I find that like salt scrubs, like they're only scrubby for a little bit, because then they just kind of dissolve in the water on your body, so I don't really like them. I don't really like scrubs in general. They're not something I use consistently, but this was fine to use up. This is a toner from Paula's Choice. I have used a couple of these Earth Source toner. I really like them. I just find they're a lot different than any other toner I've used. They're very moisturizing. I'm sorry, there's a plane flying overhead again. But I do really like this, and I would definitely repurchase it, although I am using a toner I'm almost out of, and then I already purchased a backup of a different line from Paula's Choice, but I would definitely go back to this without hesitation. Also from Paula's Choice, I have this as my favorite moisturizer with SPF that I've tried from Paula's Choice. It's just a really light formula. It says that it's mattifying. I don't find that it really mattifies your skin, but it does not add any shine at all. So it basically looks the same before you put it on and after, and a lot of SPFs do add a little bit of shine. So that's what I really like about this. It's just really thin, it sinks in really quickly, and I already bought another one. This is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I got this maybe from Sephora Play or BirchBox. I have a couple of them, so I'm not sure which one this is from. But this is okay. I used it in the shower with the Dominas shampoo I showed you earlier, just maybe twice a week, once a week. I liked it. It was fine, but it's not something I'm going to go out and purchase. This is a eye cream. I got this from Ypsi, so it's pretty old. I haven't gotten Ypsi for a really long time, but I finally used it up. It was full size, I think, from Nourish Organics. It's the Avocado and Argan eye cream. I don't know if they have more than one. I like this enough. You know, I'm not really picky about eye creams. I don't usually purchase them. I just use them when I get them for free, and then otherwise I just use my regular moisturizer. My Paula's Choice moisturizers are fine to use around your eyes, so that's kind of just what I do, but it's pretty easy to get eye cream samples. I pretty much always have some, so but this was fine. If I was going to buy eye cream, I would maybe buy this one. I don't think it's super expensive, because I think they sell this at Target, if I'm not mistaken, but you know, I didn't find that it was amazing or that much better than any other one I've tried. Wow, I have two. I must not have done an empties in a really long time with all the stuff I've had in here. I don't even know when I use this up, but this is the Lumen Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. I kind of already talked about my thoughts on eye makeup remover when I showed you guys the Almay one, so don't have much else to say there. This is just a little pack of cartridges from the Dollar Shave Club. I actually just canceled my subscription just because I have such a, so many of these that I don't go through them as quickly as I get them, even though I get them one of these every other month. I just don't change the blades. There's like 5 or 6 in here, so I don't go through 5 blades in 2 months. Just, I don't know. Maybe I should, but I don't feel the need to change it that often, so I'm just taking a break. But I definitely recommend the Dollar Shave Club. I think this is the lowest number of blades, which worked just fine for me to shave my legs and my underarms or whatever else I need to shave. I think this one's $3 a month with shipping and everything, and I've been doing this for a little over a year. Like I said, I have such a backup supply of razors that I won't need to sign up again for a while, but it's such a good deal. It's so much cheaper than buying razors like I used to, and I also feel like it's less wasteful because I'm only getting rid of this little part instead of the whole handle and everything, like the disposable razors I used to use. So I definitely recommend the Dollar Shave Club. This is the CRX Microderm Abrasion Face and Body Scrub. I got this from BirchBox. There was like nothing in this tube. I was squeezing it and squeezing it. It was so hard to get anything out the first time I opened it. There was like I had to like work so hard to just get what was in here out, and there was like a little squeeze this much. It was barely enough to do your face. I've used this before. I don't really like it. I definitely don't recommend it, and this sample was kind of BS because it was practically completely empty. This is the Malin & Goat's Grapefruit Fruit Face Cleanser. I know I had something from this brand that irritated my skin before. I don't know if it was this. This was fine for me this time. I only got a couple uses out of the foil packet. But I remember I had something from them that stung my face, and I thought this might have been it, but this was fine, at least for the 2 uses I used. But I definitely won't purchase it. And this is the Dissolve the Drama 2-in-1 Makeup Remover Cleanser. This worked, but I definitely won't ever buy it. It's kind of an oily cleanser, which just isn't my favorite type of makeup remover to use. This is a sheet mask from Korea. I think I only have like maybe one left that I got from my friend Miranda here on YouTube. And this one was nice. I don't remember actually when I used it. It's been a while, but I've really enjoyed all the sheet masks she sent me. So thanks again to Miranda. And that is this. Alright, next up I have the Oribe Desert Replenishing Body Wash. This smelled really nice, although I'm sure it's more expensive than it is worth, so I probably won't ever purchase it, but I got this in my last BirchBox. And this is the Beauty Blender Liquid Blender Cleanser. I do find that their cleansers, the liquid one and the solid one, work really, really well. I just think they don't work that much better than any other soap that I've used, and they're more expensive. So I just use bar soap to clean my beauty blenders, and I really like that, but these do work. If you want to pay the extra money for them, go ahead, but I just don't think it's worth the extra money. This is the, let's see, a Moisture Sense Conditioner. I think I got this in BirchBox with a matching shampoo. I don't remember anything about it, so it must have been unremarkable, but not terrible, so that is what it is. Now, I used this up so long ago, so I don't even remember when it was. This is the Hey Honey Take It Off Exfoliating Honey Peel Off Mask. I believe I got this in BirchBox, and it was probably one of the best peel off masks I've ever used. I remember the first time I used it, I put it on a little thin. I thought it was going to be really hard to peel off, but it peeled off really easily, so I did really like this in terms of that. But I don't think I'll ever purchase it. I just don't feel the need to have a exfoliating honey peel off mask. I have a bunch of other masks right now, so but I did like it enough, and if I got another sample I'd be happy to use it, but I don't think it's anything I felt made a huge enough difference that I would purchase it. Alright, this is the Origins Maskimizer. It was a mask primer. I got this in a little sample set with 2 Origins masks. This is like perhaps the dumbest product I have ever heard of, a mask primer. You just spray it on your face. It got your face a little wet. Like, it's probably just water. Like, it's so stupid. It didn't do anything. And it's definitely a bunch of marketing BS. So don't buy this. Don't fall for it. It's stupid. Alright, this is the ERepair Complexion Boosting Moisturizer with Hyaluronic Acid. And this thing is the devil. I don't have very sensitive skin. I have only had bad reactions to maybe 4 things I've ever tried in my life, and you know, with all the beauty boxes I've gotten and samples and stuff, I've tried a lot of products, and this was the worst reaction I've had to anything. And I was not expecting it. You know, since I don't usually have problems with products, I don't like spot test them, which, you know, maybe you should, but this, I used it one time, and the next day, usually my skin, after I wash it and do my whole skincare routine, it feels very soft, very smooth. When I washed my face the morning after using this, my skin felt textured. It didn't look weird or anything, but I could just definitely feel it. And I only used it once. This was the only thing I changed in my routine, and the issue lasted for like 3 or 4 days. On the last day, my skin got kind of flaky. I was trying so many things to improve it. I was like loading on the lotion. I used my Paula's Choice hydrating mask, which usually fixes any kind of dry skin issue I have. That didn't really work. It made other skin products I normally use and have no issue with burn a little bit. Like, it was bad. It definitely irritated my skin. I don't know what it was. I've used things with hyaluronic acid before. Hasn't been an issue at all. But yeah, this is still full. I only used it one time and I'm getting rid of it because it was terrible for me. I looked up the reviews on BirchBox. It didn't seem like it had a lot of good reviews, so it must have just been something with me that disagreed with it, but definitely can't recommend this. Okay. Everything else I have is makeup. Well, I guess this is nail polish. This is a top coat from Essie. It's the Good to Go top coat. I use this all the time. Gone through several of these. There is obviously some left, but it was just so thick. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I mean, even with using nail polish thinner. So now I'm using the gel setter actually from Essie, which I've been liking, but I would definitely purchase this again. This is from NYX. It's the EMPTIES mascara. I really wanted to try some of their mascaras since they're cruelty free, and I prefer to get my mascaras on the drugstore side. So this was supposed to give you individual lashes and curled lashes, and I definitely think it held up to that claim. I don't know if it curled your lashes, but it held a curl in them really well. But the thing I didn't like about this is it made my lashes really stiff and crunchy. And I just found when I wore it, like I don't know why I was touching my lashes, but I would like touch them and they would be crunchy, and it just made me want to like take this off like with my nails, like scrape it off my eyelashes. And so I don't think that's a good quality in a mascara. I didn't really like it. I would definitely try other NYX mascaras, but I just wasn't a fan of this one. I don't know if they're all making your lashes crunchy, but this one definitely did. And then I normally think that I like long fluttery lashes but not super volumized lashes, but when I used this I found that I did want some volume. This really doesn't give any volume, so I think it would be better if you layered it with a volumizing mascara, but this isn't something I'll ever repurchase just because I didn't like that crunchy feeling. This is my Kat Von D Tattoo liquid liner, just a deluxe size. This is my favorite liquid liner I've ever used. I really love having a brush tip, so I was sad to see this one go, but then I got another one in my Sephora Play box, which I just canceled, but I got one more, so I'm totally happy to have another deluxe size of this, but I would definitely purchase it once I use up the one I have. Alright, this is my Colourpop orange blush in the shade Toxic. It's their matte formula. I don't really like their matte formulas of their eyeshadows or their blushes. I just find that it's stiffer in the pan. I did hit pan on this. I got this because I love wearing orange lipstick, and I thought it would be a good kind of blush to go with it, but I found it just wasn't. I mean, it looks totally crazy in here, but even when you put it on, it's definitely not that crazy. Let me see if I can kind of see that, but it just didn't flatter my skin color very well. So I just prefer wearing like a nude blush when I wear my orange lips. And then I said, got this last summer, so I wore it a few times last summer. Obviously enough to hit pan, although it's not that hard to hit pan in Colourpop products. And then I wore it a couple times this summer, but I just wasn't loving it, so it's time to say goodbye because it's just not working for me. Then this was in one of my Project 10 pans. It is a lip balm from Fraiche. I like this, but the color was not my favorite, so I wouldn't repurchase this color. Then I have another mascara. This was the Marc Jacobs Blacker. I really like this mascara actually, and I would definitely consider repurchasing it. But I have a ton of mascara right now, so I won't need another one for a while. And finally, another Project Tin Pan item. This was the LOC by Tati line from BirchBox. It was in the shade On Point. It was an eyeshadow smudge stick. I used it one day and kind of everything that was left in there fell out, so that was the end of that. I love this. I love the color. I actually got another one from a blog sale, but I do think it's a little overpriced. The full size of this basically looks like it's a deluxe size. I forgot how much it is, if it's $6 or $8 or $10, somewhere around there, but it just feels like you could definitely get something cheaper that you also get more product in, and it would be, you know, just as good. So I do have another one that I will use up, but I don't know that I would necessarily purchase it again. Although if I was making a purchase on BirchBox and I needed, you know, a couple extra bucks to get me over some sort of limit to get some deal, I don't know, I would consider throwing it in again if I use up the other one, but probably won't. So that is everything for my empties. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!